Cicero, ChatGPT, Spellbook, Harvey AI, and Lexis AI. These are just a handful of legal AI softwares that are available to lawyers and that are currently being deployed in law firms. We are Lawtitude, and we aim to provide practical, digestible AI resources and insights to the legal profession. My name is Virginia. This year, we've had a number of conversations with academics, practitioners, and AI software providers. And from these conversations, what we've gleaned is that AI feels expansive, it feels unreliable, and at times it doesn't quite feel fit for purpose in legal practice. There is a massive gap in the profession, as we've heard, between understanding the technology and implementing it in a commercial way. Lawtitude aims to bridge this gap for professionals, providing insights into what AI is, and also how to use it safely, ethically, and effectively. We understand that as law students who are emerging professionals, but who also have a reasonable amount of time on our hands, that we're uniquely placed to contribute to this conversation in a meaningful way. So, what have we done this year? We have connected directly with lawyers, both in person at a number of events and through our social media, through our LinkedIn, our Instagram, and in particular through our website. This year in 2025, the AI focus for Lawtitude has been new. So we've had to undergo a complete rebrand. And in doing so, we've chosen to focus on our website because we're providing information to solicitors about AI. We know that there's already a ton of misinformation and at times disinformation about AI. And so what we want to do and what we have done is focused on legitimizing ourselves, focused on creating a platform that lawyers feel that they can trust and information that can be relied upon. We have done a ton of research and consultation, reading into a number of publications from academics, attending events and speaking with people in the profession. We have also recently launched our guide. It's a 33-page guide which details what AI is, some of the available AI resources that are currently being deployed by firms, the challenges in deploying AI, and some suggestions for how lawyers might implement AI in their day-to-day practice. Finally, we've focused on documenting this and creating systems and digital assets for the 2026 team to carry forward. That brings me to where we're going. 2026, what's next? First of all, we'd like to launch our podcast. So to prepare for this, we have a proposed guest list. We have our first 2 episodes, including scripts and questions, prepared. We'd like to launch an updated guide because, as we know, AI is changing so rapidly and believe it will be very important to update the material in the guide. We'd like to have a panel event so that we can engage with lawyers in person and make a greater impact, start real conversations within the profession. And finally, we'd like to continue our content. So what would we do with our $1,000 or up to $1,000? We would use it to support our tech stack to create our podcast, to have a premium Canva subscription, which is almost essential to create compelling templates, to print our guide and advertise our guide on social media, to primarily support our panel event for catering so that we can make it a free event that lawyers and law students will be heavily incentivized to come to, and for our content creation tech stack as well. Lawtitude, once again, provides digestible and commercial insights to the legal profession. We believe that this is going to become increasingly important and is a very special initiative that Monash should invest in. Thank you.
Thank you. Have you thought much about the market for your guide and your content? So if you're in Natalie's firm, they're already paying lots of people lots of money to be involved in AI. But if you're a high street lawyer doing residential tenancies somewhere in rural regional Victoria, you probably know less about these sorts of things. You have less time to upskill yourself. So have you thought about who might best benefit from the work that you're doing?
Certainly. So one of the primary issues that we've identified is the fact that, as you've rightly noted, large firms have tech teams and CTOs who drive massive amounts of research into what products are available and what's the most commercial fit for the firm. But the firms and the practitioners that are really struggling with AI are small and medium-sized firms who don't have the ability to invest as much, and they don't have the personnel who are specialised in tech and development. And so you have smaller firms and sole practitioners already trying to manage what's often a very busy practice, also now being expected to upskill in AI, otherwise fail to meet the competition and drown under that pressure. So our guide is really pitched towards firms of a small and medium size. And we'd also like to pitch our panel event and our content to lawyers in larger firms, because as we've identified, while larger firms do have incredible resources and they have big tech teams supporting AI implementation, often individual lawyers struggle about how to implement it into their day-to-day practice. And we intend to really try and reach those lawyers who are struggling to implement it day-to-day through our LinkedIn.